You know, we saw an incident last night and we saw one in this game, and they're both very similar. One was given, one wasn't. Was it the right decision? The penalty wasn't given? Odegaard one?
Oh, no, it's a penalty. Listen, you'll get no argument from me. When I saw it in real time, it looked like he slipped and then he's just trying to get his balance. But when you look at it back and his movement from his arm to the ball, Arsenal got away one there. Me being an Arsenal fan, I was looking at it thinking, oh my God. All I kept thinking, you know what, as play was going on, I was thinking, they're going to put it back here. They're going to put it back. It's going to be a penalty. And when they didn't give it, I was like, oh my goodness. But listen, for me, Stonewall penalty.
The reason for it was because he was slipping, he put his arm out to steady himself.
Well, no, I still think when you look at it, it just looks more blatant every time you watch it.
I know.
So
that's the problem with the handball rule. It's down to interpretation.
So I genuinely believe, I know he probably is putting his arm out to get his balance, but the way he kind of grabbed the ball and...
Is there ever an answer to how to solve this problem with the handball?
I almost feel like it was fine before. They started getting... Before they tried to change the law and tried to look at it in too fine a detail, I think it was okay. You'll get some, you'll get some, you won't get some, but you go, okay, fair enough. But now they've got the camera angles and the VAR, it's not helping situations because people are saying, well, how are you still getting it wrong? But as I said, for me on that one, if they'd have given a penalty, you'd have got no argument for me.
And also that rule is inconsistent depending on whose penalty area it's in. If you're an attacker and it hits your hand and you volley it in, it's not a goal. But sometimes if you're a defender and it hits your hand in exactly the same manner, it's not a penalty.
Yeah. I just can't see how they can't give that as a penalty. Unfortunately.
No, I agree.
Well, not unfortunately, fortunately for us.
Fortunately for you. Moving on now to a controversial handball, as Man City rewarded a penalty in their 3-1 win over Everton last night after Toffee's midfielder Onana was penalised for the ball striking his arm. There's probably the key word there, striking his arm, as he dived to block a shot. The Everton boss, Sean Dyche, spoke to the media after the game. He said no one even knows the handball rules these days.
That's incredibly frustrating for all. I think it's putting too much pressure on the officials because that clearly he's just slinging himself to try and block a shot. He's not deliberately trying to handball that. You know, he's not even looking, just literally trying to block it. The ball now travels so fast. How on earth are you meant to go, you know, they say unnatural. It wasn't unnatural. How are you meant to sling yourself into a natural position? You know, what does that mean? I have no clue. And I think it's frustrating for us in the game and it's frustrating for fans without a shadow of a doubt.
So in case you haven't seen it, it was a shot from Phil Foden from the edge of the box, blocked, and the ball fell to Nathan Ake, who had a shot, and then the Everton midfielder Onana dived to block the shot with his arm above his body, and the ball struck his arm. But for my money, there's no way that's a penalty.
See, I thought it was a penalty. And
did you? See, there you go. There's a problem. I don't think it was. You do. That's the problem. Again,
in real time, when all the Manchester City players were screaming for it, and I watched it when it happened, I thought, oh, it's a stonewaller. It just looked like he put his hand up and hit it. But when you look at the replay, I am a little less convinced. I still think it's a penalty, but I am a little less convinced that it's as blatant as they think it is. But I hate when referees, and this is where I believe you definitely need a next player or a manager. When you talk about natural position, if you're a defender and you throw your body to block the ball, an unnatural position for your hand to be would be behind your back. That's unnatural.
That's unnatural.
That's unnatural.
I agree with you.
When you go to block the ball, like you throw your body at it, the natural position for your hand to be is up in the air. So they can't use that. It's an unnatural position because they don't know.
No.
But I still, watching that, thought it was a penalty.
When you jump in the air, it's natural for your arms to come up.
So when you elbow someone in the face, you're not doing it to, I mean, you can tell sometimes.
Where's this going?
No, but you know when you go for a header?
Yeah.
Like, and you
use that to get your body up.
Elevation.
Yeah.
If you elbow someone, you can tell if someone meant to do it. But if you just catch someone with your arm, it's because that's where naturally your arms are.
Some of their terminology is incorrect. So natural and unnatural position, and also clear and obvious. No one really knows what that means anymore.
No. I genuinely believe if someone's about to score a goal and it stopped, even if it's accidental, on the line and the ball's going to go in it, it's a penalty. It's handball.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
That's hard. But other than that, no idea. Couldn't tell you. Because we've seen some ridiculous ones this year.
And we'll carry on seeing ridiculous ones as well.